Welcome to this very important presentation. Turn up your speakers, we don't have a lot of time. So I've condensed a lot of valuable information into this presentation with no flaw. The hands down number one way to generate high quality leads that turn into clients and grow your law practice. This works in any niche of the law. Now let me guess, you became a lawyer because you've always dreamed of working 14-hour days just to make 100 grand or a couple hundred grand a year while you barely see your family or friends, right? Because that's the reality for most lawyers. There is a better way, and in the next few minutes you're going to learn a proven way to get out of the lawyer rat race that unfortunately so many lawyers get trapped in and become an entrepreneurial lawyer that has other lawyers working hard for you while you reap the benefits and have more time to spend with your family and friends. What you're about to learn. One, what most lawyers are currently doing and why they're not generating many new clients. Two, the number one way for lawyers in any niche of the law to generate high quality leads that turn into clients fast. And three, how you can generate 4 times as many leads for your business in the next week using this strategy. The real question at hand for your business, and I want you to think about this logically for yourself right now. If you had to generate new high quality leads that turn into clients for your law business fast, what would you do? Think about this question. It's the $1,000,000 question. If you had to generate new high quality leads that turn into clients for your law business fast, what would you do? Really quickly, let's look at what many law firms try to do. Newspaper ads are outdated and go stale quickly. Typically same readership unless you're catering to a very elderly crowd. Newspaper ads don't get you great results. Billboards can get you some results, but they're more for branding purposes, and they're very expensive. And billboard companies try to get you in the lengthy 6-month contracts, as they know after the first couple of months of the billboards being up, the results will decline dramatically, as it's the same people driving by and looking at those billboards every day. TV is also very expensive, and again mostly for branding purposes, has a low return on investment, and most lawyers are priced out of it. But for those lawyers who do, it's very expensive. Radio is another advertising media that's outdated and has a low return on investment. And again, it's usually an elderly crowd that you're targeting. It's going to be the same people listening to the radio, so radio ads get outdated very quickly. Or let's look at what many new and upcoming lawyers are doing, which is Google. No, this is not about SEO. I'm not going to be giving you a presentation on search engine optimization. But what we're going to be talking about is the fastest way to generate the highest quality leads for your business fast using the internet, specifically through Google. And again, this is not about SEO. So here's the question. What is the biggest difference between Google and all the other forms of advertising you see on your screen? The difference and why Google is king is that when a client is searching Google, they are a red hot lead that is searching, finding, and calling you. They've already taken an action and are much closer to becoming a client than someone you interrupt with your advertising. Okay, TV, billboard, radio, newspapers, that's called interruption advertising. And you're trying to catch someone's attention that is not specifically looking for your service. Google is exactly the opposite. Google leads to the highest quality leads as someone is going on Google, typing in the search, and looking for you. If you're from Dallas and someone is typing in personal injury attorney in Dallas, that's a red hot lead, and it does not get any better than that when they find you at the top of Google. And here's why you cannot ignore Google anymore. Many lawyers have ignored Google for many years, but as you can see from this growth chart, you might have been able to ignore Google in 2007, perhaps in 2008 and 2009, but look at the growth from 2011 to 2012. The number of searches on Google has almost doubled, and I bet you it's probably going to keep on doubling, especially with the increased use of smartphones and other mobile devices to search the internet using Google every day more and more. For those lawyers who ignore Google in this day and age and don't think you need to advertise on Google, then I don't know what to tell you. You probably don't need to listen to the rest of this presentation as you're probably stuck in your old set ways. So go ahead and keep on doing the same old things you've been doing. But for those of you who want to grow your business, are serious and realize the internet is the future and Google is the number one search engine and is not going anywhere anytime soon, then pay close attention to what I'm about to say. The number one way to generate high quality leads that turn into clients in 1 week or less. Now, it's not SEO. I'm going to explain the difference really quick. SEO is a great long-term investment for trying to get your website up in the organic rankings, but there's no guarantee that you're going to be in the top 5 rankings on page 1. So while SEO might be a good long-term investment, there's only one way to generate high-quality leads in less than 1 week and also be at the top of Google for hundreds of different keywords and keyword variations. And that, of course, is Google AdWords, Google's advertising system, and the huge advantage it gives to local businesses. And lawyers are local businesses, if you didn't already know that, so a huge advantage. Look at this ad you see on the screen. I typed in criminal defense attorney in Las Vegas. Although the top ad is not that well written, What I want you to notice is how the ad is twice the size of the ad below and includes a local phone number and address. Google makes this possible as it allows local businesses, including lawyers, to integrate their Google Places, now called Google Plus Local, into their ads. Most lawyers don't even realize this, and the significant advantage it gives them over their competitors. Many people actually call the phone number directly from the ad without even clicking on the ad. And as the ad is so much bigger than all the ads on the page, it makes it even more likely that people will click on that ad. So a huge advantage that Google gives to local businesses, including lawyers. Take a look at the search I did for immigration lawyer in Los Angeles. The top results on the top of the page are the ads, and the fourth one you see is the SEO. Lately, Google has made the section where the three ads appear a shade whiter, whereas before the color was a pale yellow. This makes the ads blend in much better, making it more difficult for people to tell the difference between the organic results and the ads. And why, of course, would Google want to do that? Because this will lead to more people clicking on the Google ads and making more money for Google and its shareholders. This is how Google generates the vast majority of their revenue. Simply, when someone clicks on one of your ads, Google charges you, and in return you get a potentially red-hot lead. So let's take a look at these three top ads. You see how the first two ads have their Google Places integrated. Not great ads, by the way, but we'll talk about the importance of having great ads in a minute. In the third ad, Google Places is absent. Lastly, the fourth one marked is the SEO. That's the difference. Why most Google AdWords campaigns fail? The first reason is either there's no landing page or an awful landing page. Again, most attorneys don't even realize this, and if you do a search on Google for law services and click on the ads, most lawyers will send you straight to their main website. The website usually includes hundreds of different links with information about the attorney and the company. This is not what gets internet traffic to convert. A high converting landing page is what gets internet traffic to convert to leads and people picking up the phone and calling you. If you've ever had Google AdWords campaign before and haven't gotten the results you wanted, and as a result your campaign has failed, it's probably because of some of these reasons. Here's an example of a really awful landing page. This is literally a page I Googled, clicked on the ad, and this was the page I was taken to. This is not a landing page, it's the lawyer's main website, and not a very good one at that. I'm afraid this person has no idea what they're doing and simply wasting money. They may even complain that Google AdWords doesn't work, but of course not. Look at the page you're sending people to. Let's look at the second reason why most Google AdWords campaigns fail: horrible ads with low click-through rates. It's sad to say, but most lawyers have no idea what a good ad looks like. They just throw up one of their own ads without giving much thought to testing other ads to see if they can help improve ad performance to help generate more leads. Neither will they write eye-catching ads or for a minute consider hiring a professional copywriter to write the ads for them. As a result, most lawyers end up with bad ads with low click-through rates. Here's an example of a good ad versus a bad ad and how an ad can instantly double your leads. Look at the ad at the top here, which is a pretty good ad and the best one I could find after Googling around for a couple of minutes. You can see that the Google Places is integrated into the ad. They also have site links where it says family law, child custody for different areas of the law in which they work in, and a phone number. There's also an action-oriented call out. Aggressive and affordable attorneys, call now for free consultation. On the other hand, the ad on the bottom, family law attorneys, doesn't have its Google Places integrated, and the ad copy is boring. Speak with a family law specialist, State Bar of Nevada certified. Not a particularly good ad. So the difference between the top and the bottom ad is the difference between what could be a successful campaign if the ad above also has a good landing page, and the bottom ad that probably doesn't have a good landing page, resulting in an unsuccessful campaign. The guys in the bottom are probably going to say, oh, Google AdWords didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work because you had an awful ad and you probably had an awful landing page. Now, the third reason why many campaigns fail is due to bad campaign setup. So basically, you try to set up your own campaign and follow Google's basic instructions, or whatever you're going to try to find, you're probably going to fail miserably. If you've ever tried AdWords already and known people have blown through their entire budget very quickly and weren't getting the results they expected, this is probably the reason why. Or it could be a combination of all three things: bad campaign setup, no landing page or awful landing page, and horrible ads with low click-through rates. Now, most PPC managers, who typically work for big nationwide companies that you've probably been solicited by before, basically say they can set up your campaign for you. But essentially what you're going to get is a $30,000 a year employee who's had some very basic training in Google AdWords and setting up campaigns. They don't know anything about landing pages, they don't know anything about how to write good ads, and they certainly don't know anything about how to optimize your campaign correctly. I really want to impress upon you that's not what we are. We are essentially the exact opposite. You'll learn a little bit more why, if you haven't already, as we finish this presentation in the next few minutes. So I want to go back to the landing page. A good landing page can literally double or triple your leads. Just literally by having a high converting landing page, you can often double the amount of leads you're getting for the same amount of money spent. So think about this for a second. If you're spending $1,000 in ads, you only get a certain amount of leads for that. But if you combine that with a high converting landing page, you can get twice as many leads. You're literally doubling your return on investment simply by having a high converting landing page. This is really a key factor in the success of many Google AdWords campaigns. Yet most attorneys don't even know what a landing page is, let alone have a good one that is converting very well for them. I want to emphasize it's very important for you to realize this. Next, going back to the second piece, a high converting Google ad can also instantly double your leads. Here's the great thing about this. When you have a high click-through rate, which means without being too technical, if 100 people do a Google search to see your ad and 4 people click on your ad, you have a 4% click-through rate, just to put it in layman terms. Google actually rewards you by lowering the cost of your clicks as they have determined your ads are more relevant due to their higher click-through rate. So if you double your click-through rate, not only are you getting twice as many potential leads, you're also paying a lot less per click. So think about this formula for a second. If you get twice as many clicks on your ads and twice as many conversions on your landing page, that's 4 times as many leads you could be bringing in. That's the difference between an AdWords campaign that can help an attorney's business grow by millions of dollars in yearly revenue versus another campaign where somebody tries it and says, yeah, I tried AdWords thing before and it didn't work. 4 times the results. Think about that. Very important. Little things make a tremendous difference in AdWords, especially when we're talking about landing pages and ads. So it's very important to realize this. It's the formula for success and the difference between your campaign making it or not. And here's the best part. We already have proven high converting landing pages for attorneys, as well as proven high converting ads that you can use in your campaign. And we know the exact keywords to use plus tricks to optimize your results that we've learned through years of trial and error. We've been doing this for a long time, so we've already done a lot of the testing for you. So here's what we know. Google is the new Yellow Pages, and it's going to be the number one way for attorneys to generate leads on the internet for a long time to come. If you're not generating leads from Google, you're missing out big time. So here are your options. You can try to do Google Ads by yourself and go through years of trial and error, spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out what works. Or you can hire us to plug in our proven high converting landing pages, ads, keywords, and additional optimization tricks that we've learned through years of testing. The choice is yours. I just want to leave you with one final question for you to think about. Do you want to be that hardworking attorney your entire life that grinds out 12-hour days for 100 grand or a couple hundred grand a year? Or do you want to be an entrepreneurial attorney that builds a huge law practice with dozens of people working for you while you reap the benefits because you learned how to build a real business with a continuous flow of new leads calling your office every day? The number one thing that every attorney needs is high quality leads turning into clients. And we all know the internet is the future and the present. If you're not generating leads from the internet, you're missing out big time. So if you're willing to invest and allow us to help you tap into the number one way of generating new leads from the internet, then you can finally become an entrepreneurial attorney with abundance of new clients calling your office every day, allowing your business to grow tremendously. So if you can see the light and you're interested in taking the next step, then we'd be happy to have a free consultation with you to learn a little bit more about your business and discuss your potential investment in plugging in our proven system for generating new high-quality leads for you from Google. We appreciate your time and hope that you receive some great value from this presentation. If you're ready to get started and would like to speak with me to get your specific questions answered, please go to www.onlineleadsolutions.com to schedule a phone consultation or email me at support@onlineleadsolutions.com. Thank you and have a great day.